Good morning and welcome to AM Extra. It is Monday, August 3rd. I'm Elise Haas, and Jenny and Emily are off today, so it will be me here. So let's take a live look outside this morning. We have a look at downtown Portland, and I was just outside. It's very beautiful, calm, a little breeze. It feels good, and it looks good too. So let's get a check with Steve, because you have a better look of what the rest of the day is going to look like.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a beautiful afternoon today, Elise. Temperature is back into the 80s.
But the drive looks great on I-5.
All right, thanks so much, Carly. New this morning, the military has identified the victims of last week's assault vehicle training accident off the coast of Southern California. So 2 of them are from Oregon and 1 is from Portland. Private First Class Ryan Ostrovsky is from Bend, and Lance Corporal Chase D. Sweetwood is from Portland. According to the 15th Marine Expeditionary Force, the 16 personnel were on board an amphibious vehicle when crews reported taking on water. 1 Marine was killed, 7 Marines and 1 sailor are presumed dead. It happened during shore-to-ship training on Thursday evening off the coast of Southern California. Well, night 66 of protests Sunday in Portland were mostly peaceful for the 3rd straight night in downtown Portland. And that's been the case in that location since the agreement to start pulling some of those federal officers out of the city. Crowds gathered at the federal courthouse and Justice Center to listen to those giving Black Lives Matter speeches. A memorial was also constructed to Breonna Taylor and George Floyd at the site where the elk statue used to stand. With federal officers leaving, the goal for many protesters is to get the message refocused back on racial justice and the Black Lives Matter movement.
I welcome the change. I think it just will open up, my friends and I were just talking about it, I think it'll open up to actually center the focus of the Black Lives Matter movement to one focus, and I think that's what a lot of the groups have to do right now, is that they need to corral themselves into like one singular focus.
A drum line was also present at the federal courthouse to make music at last night's protest. Several volunteers who were also cooking up free ribs and barbecue late into the evening, and they told us that they were associated with the group Don't Starve PDX. Whole Foods employees from several Portland area locations gathered yesterday to protest a dress code policy that led to one man's resignation. So we're told that employee refused to stop wearing a pin that read, "Racism has no place here." A Whole Foods spokesperson told KOIN 6 the pin broke the company's dress code because the slogan was not company related. They also said that the employee is being paid through his resignation end date. One employee at the chain's Laurelhurst location, who didn't want to be named, claims the slogan was already on display in the store. Portland police are looking for a man wanted for murder. Portland police are looking for 18-year-old Sayon Colbert. He's wanted for the murder of Shahai India Harris. And the 18-year-old was shot and killed in the Lentz neighborhood on July 10th. A witness told us she was called over to a car. When she got close, she was shot. If you see Colbert or have any information about where he is, call 911. Oregon announced 285 new cases of the coronavirus yesterday. Marion County posted the highest total with 53 new cases. Multnomah County had 48 cases, and Umatilla County continues to get hit hard with 20 new cases. That brings Oregon's confirmed cases number to over 19,000. One new death in Malheur County takes Oregon's death toll up to 326. The latest update from Washington State shows 58,173 cases and 1,596 deaths. Nearly 155,000 Americans have died from COVID-19 virus. The CDC is now projecting more than 173,000 deaths by August 22nd. And just like much of our life, the future of schools and classrooms is up in the air due to the coronavirus. Districts across the country are rolling out their plans, which often includes comprehensive distance learning plans. So joining us live to talk about their program is Superintendent Christy Perry for Salem Keizer Public Schools. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
So can you
Good to
tell us
see you.
a little bit about your distance learning plan? When does it start and how long is it going to last at this point?
Yeah, so we will start out the school year in comprehensive distance learning to go. So the official first day of comprehensive distance learning will be on September 14th.
It really sounds like you guys have thought about this a lot. And I actually did, a story with you guys earlier on just about how they're going to have different options from your EDGE program, which was online only, and then some hybrid options as well as going to class of it. That was just a matter of a few weeks ago. And here we are. And now it's, really focused on all online learning. So what are some concerns maybe moving forward with this distance learning and possibly then trying to return to the classroom down the road? Do you anticipate any hiccups on just trying to go with the flow at this time?
Well, first of all, I will say that for families that are really committed to online learning all year long, we still do have our online program EDGE. Right now, we have about 4,000 kids signed up for EDGE. Practice those protocols, which I think will be really helpful for when we can begin bringing back the rest of our 42,000 students to school.
It's incredible. I commend you. It's so much on your plate, but thank you so much, Superintendent Perry. We really appreciate you coming to answer those questions because we know so many parents had them. We really appreciate it.
Could I do a quick shout out to our 2020 graduates?
Yes, please do.
Salem Kaiser, yeah, Salem Kaiser starts graduation week. We pushed ours off till the 1st of August.
Yes, absolutely. They deserve it. One hard
They
year.
do deserve it. They waited a long time for those diplomas.
All right. Thank you again. And we're going to have more information for you and students and parents on our website at KOIN.com. We really know that you as parents and teachers have a lot of questions about learning and how they're going to do this online. So we are going to help you get those answers. That's why we're hosting a KOIN 6 Town Hall, Kids, Class, and Coronavirus, what parents need to know. You can go to KOIN.com right now and actually submit your questions for our local superintendents. And then you can join us live on KOIN 6 this Thursday, August 6th from 7 to 8 p.m. to answer your questions. All right, well, let's get a look at our top national headlines this morning. Ken Boddy joins us with the latest on the coronavirus death toll around the country. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, Elise.